news starts right now.
And then what happened?
Anger and questions tonight at the scene of a deadly police shooting.
Get on the ground! Hands up right now!
The dash cam video that police are defending tonight.
Tonight, hours after Seattle's police chief backed her officer's actions in a shooting that killed a violent felon, dozens of the dead man's friends and family gathered at the spot where he died.
They held a vigil in Seattle's Wedgwood neighborhood and say they're calling for justice. Come on, Steve McCarran is there live tonight. And Steve, that vigil just ended?
It did, Mary. About 100 people gathered for the vigil here tonight, a peaceful one that also served as a call for action. Those calls come just several hours after Seattle police released a dash cam video of the shooting. A warning, some of you may find that video disturbing.
Father God, you said, well, we are weak, Father, that you make us strong.
In the middle of a quiet street,
Father God, right now we ask that you comfort everybody, God.
Next to the spot where her son was shot and killed by police.
Father God, we thank you for the life that he had, Father God.
The mother of Shay Taylor found herself surrounded tonight by candlelight and prayer.
We're going to keep peace. That's what Shay would want.
But we saw what we saw.
Roughly 100 strong.
In the moment they say get down, what did he do? He got down. And then what happened? They shot him in his back.
Calling for justice. Just hours after police released this dash cam video showing the moment his life ended.
And I think that these people are showing some type of presence here because they feel that maybe it could be their brothers, maybe it can be their fathers, maybe it could be them. I think that they're putting themselves in the shoes of my brother, Shay.
Police say Taylor was armed yesterday and appeared to be dealing drugs when officers confronted him. They ordered him to show his hands and get on the ground. When he didn't comply, Police Chief Kathleen O'Toole says Taylor reached for his gun, and that's when the two officers shot him.
Clearly, the officers were in a very dangerous situation, took the action that they thought was appropriate at the time, and we'll let the investigation take its course.
Police say Taylor was a convicted felon who was carrying about 6 ounces of cocaine and heroin and wasn't supposed to have a gun.
When a police officer uses an excuse that he's scared, I want to say, how can I tell?
Taylor's brother says Shay had his share of problems throughout his life.
We want justice.
But for him and everyone here, he didn't deserve to die.
I love him. I love him to this day. You know, it's my little brother. And, you know, you have a sense of protection in you about your little brother.
Andre Taylor says his family plans to have their own autopsy performed on his brother's body. There's a possibility that they could also pursue legal action. We are told by police that one of the 2 other people who were with Taylor at the time of the shooting here yesterday was booked into jail on a drug charge. Live in Seattle, Steve McCarran, KOMO News.
Steve, thank you. A man from Mason County is
Developing this noon, we now know the name of the man shot and killed by Seattle police yesterday, but we still do not know exactly how it happened. KIRO 7's Joanna Small is live in North Seattle. And Joanna, you just confirmed with this man's family and the Department of Corrections, he had recently been released from prison.
Yes, Michelle, his family confirms Marvin Hunter, who was better known to most people as Shay Taylor or simply Shay T, was shot and then eventually died at Harborview right here at the intersection really of 85th and 20th on that little side street behind me. Police told us that he was armed with a gun, but you can see there is already evidence in this neighborhood that there are a lot of people around here who are skeptical about that.
Like boom, 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 boom.
Seattle police say late yesterday afternoon they spotted a known felon, tried to contact him, and then fired on him when he refused orders.
Me and my granddaughter were doing laundry, and we came from around the corner, and I heard like 6 shots.
We now know the man shot and who later died at Harborview was 47-year-old Marvin Hunter, better known as Shay T. This is his Department of Corrections photo. We learned Hunter was in prison for 22 years for robbery, rape, drug possession and delivery, illegal possession of a firearm, and assault. Police said in their write-up of the incident, Hunter was, quote, clearly armed. But last night at the scene, they were less definitive.
Given that the suspect was believed to be armed, the officers fired shots.
Today when we called, police told us they were still investigating. Hunter's family and neighbors are skeptical, but they would only talk to us anonymously.
I didn't hear them say, you know, get out the car. I didn't hear them say any kind of commands or anything before the shots rang out.
Hunter's cousin tells me he was living in Kent. She also says that his mother is on her way up from Texas right now. We will continue to press Seattle Police for more information, and we'll update you as soon as it becomes available. But for now, live in North Seattle, Joanna Small, KIRO 7 News.
Get on the ground! Hands up! Right now! Hands up!
Newly released dashcam video shows yesterday's deadly police shooting in the Wedgwood neighborhood. Officers were on a surveillance operation when they ordered Shay Taylor to show his hands and get on the ground. But they say he leaned into the car and reached for a handgun. Right now, a vigil is being held for Taylor. King 5's Natalie Swaby is live at 9 with more on that ceremony and the investigation.
Well, this is near the spot where Taylor was shot yesterday, and I'm going to step out of the way so you can see the crowd that's gathered around candles here. The candles spell out, "Rest in peace, Shay." And they've been sharing prayers and their thoughts here tonight. This family and friends mostly out here for about an hour or so tonight. From the crowd, we've heard several who've said that they've seen the dash cam video that police released today, and they've heard what police have to say about what happened, but they don't believe it. Police insist, and a civilian witness also says that Taylor ignored officers' commands and reached for a weapon, and that's when officers fired, ultimately killing Taylor. But his family and friends think there's more to the story. Tonight, they talked about their focus on seeking justice. They acknowledge that Taylor had a past, but they say they also know him to be a good man.
He mattered, and that's why so many people are out here to celebrate his life, because he was worth it. That man gave his life for so many people. So many people ate because of him.
And back out live here, Northeast 85th Street and in the 2100 block, you can see this crowd. In the crowd is Taylor's wife, his mother who flew into town today, his brother, his sister, and they are all saying the same thing. They have questions about what police have said about what happened here yesterday. We're going to have much more on this coming up tonight at 10 o'clock. But for now, reporting live in Seattle, Natalie Swaby, King 5 News.